Hey, y'all, it's Cat Nat Podcast. And are you sick of the same 3 meals every week? This episode is brought to you by HelloFresh with over 100 chef-tested recipes. It's sure to shake up your dinner routine. I say this because dinner ruts and mental fatigue are my genre and my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
If you're wondering what that is, it's when you actually get hives for just thinking about what's for dinner. Even though you've made a delicious meal before, you can't remember what you made. And you're like, they liked that, but what was that? I can't do that.
And the worst is when you're like, I want them to try something new because I feel like I'm making the same thing over and over again. But you don't really have that go-to recipe that doesn't take very long.
I don't have a recipe. I think that's a problem. I don't have a recipe. I need a recipe. That's what HelloFresh has.
Yeah, and if you have a recipe,
I can follow it.
It's actually like, and they're like, hey, you need all these ingredients. And then you'll go, so I'm going to go buy all those ingredients.
That's true too. And when you say fennel, I'm like, there's fennel things. I'm like, if it's a spice, you need to actually deliver it to my door.
Yeah. I don't have all these spices on the ready. And what's so great about trying new recipes and stuff like that is that kids get to try new ingredients that they might have never even known that they liked.
Yeah.
And because I have to say, like growing up, I didn't try a lot of new things just because we didn't have it in the house.
It is a gamble.
Yeah.
Like trying new things is a gamble.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're going to try something new, you are going to have to gamble that.
Yeah. And it's just so much easier if all the ingredients are already put there for you. You can try it. And here's the other thing.
And I don't have to think with new ingredients.
You don't have to think. The other thing is, and I'm curious. We're also curious. Are you guys okay to let your kids try out a recipe if they have a recipe card and all the ingredients? I say, my kids are more than able to follow a HelloFresh recipe card, and they've done it, and they actually enjoy it, and they feel pride in doing it. And if I can't be home at a certain time, or even if you and I are traveling, to be able to leave the meals that have everything they need, no questions asked, let the kids help out.
Someone delivers it to your door with everything in it.
Yeah.
You don't even have to say, because I get also so shamed if I don't have all the groceries. I got shamed until people began to come and be like, oh, your kids eat everything in one.
Right. I know what you're talking about.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like, we don't have any groceries. I'm like, I did.
Yeah.
They ate it all.
Yeah.
So now if I say this is for a meal, eat what else is there. Don't eat the meal groceries.
And everything in that meal, from the side to the veg,
to the cheese,
to the protein,
to the egg,
is in there. Everything you need to box. So kids also like, they kind of pretend sometimes that they're not super capable. And so you'll be like, oh, go boil some pasta. I don't know how to do it. Every instruction is there. There's no questions they can ask. And it's such simple recipe cards and everything is there. So it's like you go in the kitchen, you make the family meal, and all your answers are right on the card. Enjoy.
Thank you. No, it is very overwhelming. And I think dinner fatigue, like what is for dinner is so, I ask everyone and then everyone's like, can you share what everyone else is making online?
Yeah.
Like, can you screenshot?
Yeah.
It's often fajitas, tacos, or spaghetti. I'm just going to let y'all know. And then it's hilarious. I carpool. And one of my kids' family, friends in the carpool is Italian. And they've never had cracked dinner.
Yeah.
Everything's homemade. I'm like, must be nice. I need HelloFresh to help me on my life because they don't even have to think about it because they have a lot of people cook as a family. Italians, right? It's like what you do. So Sunday, they go and cook, and it's an event. It's not just like they go and do the jars and the tomato sauce. Everything's made from scratch. They have a garden. Oh, you should have married an Italian.
I know. Oh,
you would have
really
a huge
considered it.
garden. You'd can your tomatoes. You do anyways.
But I will say the next time she comes over for dinner, do a HelloFresh meal. So she goes home and says, wow, Cat's really stepped it up.
Right? She'd be like, oh my, I was like, well, I'm not going to be the first one to serve you that. I was okay, I better not be busting that one out. So HelloFresh will make you feel like you have your life together too. And it will take the mental fatigue off because it tells you what to make that night. And you can choose it and they can tell you what to make it.
And the kids can help you choose too.
Exactly. Say goodbye to mealtime burnout. Stop scrolling TikTok for dinner ideas and try HelloFresh with code CATNAT50 for up to 50% off your first box and get out of your dinner rut.
You got to try it, guys.
Okay, yeah, this is a Tuesday, and we finished a first week of school 2 weeks ago. They've only done 1 week. Yeah, they've only done 1 week.
Was last week the first week?
Yes. Tucker was at camp.
Oh my God.
But that was, when the kids were little, starting a new week of school came with lots of stress, anxious, I guess it's because they're older. I didn't have to get school supplies. I had to get the books, but I did it. Then I lost them. Then I found them.
Yeah. I went last night to get some binders.
Yeah, I need to go today because I didn't they needed something, but like a lot less than when they were little.
Okay. So I know this is a Tuesday, but I'm going to bring it up because Kim Kardashian went on the record. Now she has younger kids. How old's North? Okay. One, like under 13. Like no one's a teenager yet, right?
Yeah. She seems like she's 13, but yeah.
I think she's like maybe no one's like really in the like. And she's like, my kids will not do homework. I don't believe in homework. They go to school for 8 hours a day. They come home. We're not doing homework. I guess a lot of people had a lot of things to say. And I don't know if Kim Kardashian's kids don't have to do homework because she's Kim Kardashian. Like, I don't know if the teachers are like going to grade them. I don't know how this works. And when you're famous in Hollywood, if your kid doesn't want to do homework, if they do homework or not, I don't really know how this happens, because if we were to say they're not doing homework, they would get marks off and it would be a problem. So I don't know how that works.
I want to know like in what context that she said it. Like
they're not doing homework because they go to school 8 hours a day. They don't need to come home and do more work, which I fully
and I wonder
appreciate.
If like her opinion matters to the school.
I know. I don't know. Does she fund the school? Like, I don't know how, that's what I mean. I don't know how famous things work for famous people.
So she just made a statement. We don't do homework.
I'm not doing homework.
Yeah.
My kids are not coming home after 8 hours of school.
I'm not doing homework. My kids are not doing homework.
Kids are not doing homework. My kids will not do homework. I don't believe in it. They're coming home from school and I'm not doing homework. And I know teachers like weigh in because you guys are, here's the problem.
Oh, I can tell you about an email that I got from a teacher regarding that.
What?
I just remembered.
How old?
Grade 6.
Okay.
So I didn't know her last year. I didn't have her as a teacher last year or anything. But the email was basically like, I'm going to give them homework, but I think the deal is that they get it at the beginning of the week and they can do a little bit every day, or they could do it all in one day or whatever. But she said, my feedback from my students that are going to middle school was that, like, I think it was along the lines of, they needed to be more prepared for the homework that they had got. They weren't used to having homework. So she's
it's
like,
a great excuse.
But why would a teacher want to do homework for no reason?
Kind of like, what kids reaching back out to the teacher for feedback?
It must have been the parents.
Just saying.
It must have been the parents,
also,
right?
Who
are you talking to?
I mean, not many parents. It's public school. Not many parents are reaching back out in, like, you know what I mean?
Whatever it was, it sounded like an authentic.
I'm kind of laughing because it's like, here's your feedback form from.
And I don't know if it was like the school got the feedback or the parents or it was from the kids. I don't remember because I was really
I was just being a jerk. That's all.
But I guess it could be that way. Like,
here's my feedback for
a lot of, if a kid's, I guess they would also hear like, oh my God, like the kids are really not used to the amount of homework that they're getting. Like,
I mean, it has to be a universal policy. It can't just be a one grade. It has to be, if there's no homework, there's no homework. You can't be like one grade there's homework, one grade there's not homework.
I guess it's when you're grade 6, you're preparing for middle school that has homework.
I guess so. I don't think everyone does.
Does what? Prepare?
Have homework in grade 7 in middle school. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not sure that that's a standard practice.
Oh.
I think it's per teacher. I really think it comes down to per teacher, because if I'm correct, the curriculum, you have to teach a certain amount of each thing from the curriculum.
Mm-hmm.
If you maybe have a class who's a little bit slower in certain things, you have to catch it up somehow. So they have to do homework. And they might have broad stroked the lesson, and then homeworks to like cement the idea.
God, don't cement the idea in my house.
I'm just thinking.
You know what I mean?
Because I remember
cement the idea in class.
I can only draw on my personal experience. That's all I can do in my life. But Olivia, when she was in grade 3, whenever they do the testing, that mandatory standardized testing, whatever that is in grade school, I said to the teacher, this is crazy how fast this is moving, the math. Like, it was like concept. It was just so fast.
Oh.
And she said, I have to get this in because they have a test coming up. Like they have the standardized testing. So it was a split class. So she was in the younger, it was just like, it was really a fast pace for such a little grade. Because I was looking at the things, I'm like, this is crazy. And she's like, we have to get it all in order for them to be prepared for the test.
Yeah.
And if they're not prepared for the test, then that looks badly on the school. So
and
the
teachers are getting the pressure from the principals.
Then they get graded because then the standardized testing goes into the government, and then the government looks at then you basically
get a ranking of your school.
Which is crazy.
I was just actually talking to somebody, and I guess some people look at the rankings of school. Like
absolutely people do.
Right. Because then they decide where they want to live in the neighborhood.
Absolutely.
And someone was telling me the ranking of the school in her neighborhood compared to a ranking of a school in a smaller town outside of Toronto. Yeah. And the difference was like one is like 9 and one was 5.
Yeah.
I just want to say, have you ever had a teacher who in your kid's experience that said, I do not do homework?
Yeah, I do remember not recently, like definitely Chloe has had homework every year and it's an expectation. Like she's my youngest. So I would say Max's school homework wasn't a big thing for a long time.
I would say I've never experienced a teacher that said, I don't believe in homework. I've heard of them. I've never had one.
It's so not my problem.
Yeah, I know. I do feel bad that when I see them come home after a long day of school and then, like public transportation. I mean, just like the whole ride home is an experience in itself. It's kind of exhausting. Like, and then they have to come home and they don't barely have any time before they have to do something else, and they have to sit there and do homework. Especially when it's hard. I came home last night and there was like textbooks on the dining room table. Like, oh, who had to do this? So glad it wasn't me.
I know. Yeah, I personally think the school system and university is archaic, and it's going to be null and void momentarily.
Speaking of that, you know how like some of the like someone was saying like recently the class of like, I don't know if it's history or geography, and they were saying how they haven't changed the curriculum in so long, and how it's such an interesting time in Canadian politics. At the time, I was like, oh, right, yes, I know what you're talking about. And wouldn't it be cool if they were learning about what's happening now instead of what happened like 100 years ago, whatever. The class, I remember one of my favorite classes was that Families in Canada. And I remember it being really interesting then. And now Taylor's telling us she's in grade 12 and she's taking this class, and how they have to update that. She's like, we're learning about people who are in relationships with robots. And
oh, she is.
Yes.
Oh, they're doing that.
Yes. So that class must need to be updated every year. Thruples, robots,
same sex with kids.
Yeah, all of that. Because like robots, I don't think that robots 2 years ago were in the curriculum. So someone has to update that curriculum.
Exactly.
Like that would be so great if it was always updated to current.
That's a lot of money to do that. But
I know.
But
totally.
I just think
how interesting
in
of a
my
class.
uneducated opinion, I do think that university is archaic, is what's not the word when it's not significant? Like when it's
hold on.
Not current. Like it's
the word is redundant.
Yeah, and just sort of like
but there are a lot of university classes that are really cool.
Yeah, but it's the way it's done. So my point is you time out for 4 years to go do a degree. In 4 years, the degree's probably going to be null and void.
I don't think a lot of people are going to university for the school.
I disagree though, because I think that they put I think we don't think that way, but the machine of the courses, of the things, like if there was less pressure on what you had to take and what courses you needed to get into the program that you wanted.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can only speak from the experience of mine going into a university, and it's taking literally, I don't know what the hell I want to do when I grow up.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I like.
She's a minority.
Well, apparently, like it seems like she's the minority, but she actually is the majority.
Like the BA, just a Bachelor of Arts overall, the group and our coworkers group, like they all went in for something. which is crazy to me. I never heard of this in my life, that you go in for something. I'm like,
and then I think you don't have to like pick you don't actually have to, you can switch or pick your like major after first year. So you're not really committed when you go there. But my daughter just went to go visit a university to visit a friend there. And she was explaining what it was like being on campus. And she's like, it's like a fake little town. It's like a fake little world, but like you have access to restaurants and you live on your own and they have a kitchen. And I'm like, it is totally pretend practice for real life.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to go and do. You're going to go
with a bunch of people who also don't know what they're doing.
You're going to learn how to do your laundry. If you don't already, you're going to learn how to cook for yourself. You're going to know how to budget your money and your time. Like it is, I can't believe that I didn't actually go get that practice of life before I had to live life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she's like, it's so weird. It's like all these teenagers pretending to be grown-ups.
Yeah.
And then, having, like all the consequences of if you go out too late or something happens, you don't get your work done, and being at the library and nobody watching over you.
Nobody.
I'm like, it's such an important time in life.
Yeah. Yes. You can get that without university. There's college. There's like work. There's lots of ways. Cause I do think that for some kids, the pressure of everything, because you're going to school and it's a lot to manage. And that's where homework kind of comes in, because when you go to university, it's homework. Yeah. It's a lecture and homework. It's not, you have time to do work in your class. You actually have to go learn, and then all it is homework.
And you just hope that you like the course. Because could you imagine when you have the freedom to, and you only have to do it on your own? Like everything we did is like, hands-on, like what we learned in school. Because you and I didn't go to these general arts or general university. Yeah, no. Everything we learned was hands-on stuff you could use immediately.
Yeah.
So it was easy to like do your work and study because it made sense. I don't know what it would be like to take a abstract class and have to study for it.
Also, we're doing like a partnership with a company, and I was talking to our team member. You're our teammate too, and I said the struggle we have is kids are all hearsay. So they hear 5 people say, you need this, you don't need this, you need this. They all tell each other without facts of what they need.
Yes.
Then you have pandemonia of what they need or don't need.
Yes.
And then some teacher will say one thing and another teacher will say, there's no facts.
Yes. And one guidance counselor's like, well, we'll definitely take that. And the other one's like, wait, you don't need that. And you're like, wait, what?
So I said to my daughter, I'm like, we need to talk. That's why you need to kind of know what you want to do. Because let's just say you're like, I really love this. Mm-hmm. I want to do this. Mm-hmm. And even if you're just switching the year, you still might need a prerequisite that's from high school. So
yeah, you can. But if you decide to change in university, you can actually take it like during the year or in the summer to get into it.
Still.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
So it is a lot of pressure, because they're like, I want to keep all of my doors open.
I know.
So that I don't have to worry about not having the prerequisite. I'm like, this is ludicrous, number one. And I said, what is missing, because a lot of people do it in grade 12 or 12th grade, whatever you want to say. I'm like, if you're in 12th grade right now applying to universities, it's too late.
Yep.
You've started school. Yep. You're not switching your courses.
Nope.
Your grades are going in from last year. It's too late.
Yeah.
And sadly, and it shouldn't have to, that's why we need to change the damn system, starts in grade 10 when they have to pick their freaking courses of this is what you absolutely need.
Yes.
This is what you absolutely don't need. And then I learned on top of this, and I could be wrong, but I was reading this, there's so many universities in America that aren't like the
Ivies,
that you can go on a website and sign up and put like a resume, like you're not even your cheap, like they've basically gotten rid of the SATs, a lot of the schools, and you put in like your grades, what you're looking for, your thing, and then schools offer you stuff, not you offering, because the competition is so high over there for the schools that aren't the top 5% that they're trying to recruit. They need people too. So I was like, okay, this is so crazy, because we're setting our kids up for what? Like for craziness in grade 11 and 12. I'm like, I'm thinking of you lined up at the door because someone maybe said you don't need this, this, and this. So now you're like, oh, So the school could have been less bogged down because they could have set the rumor straight.
And also, I didn't tell you about the other situation is that when we were going through the description of classes for my grade 10, he found this class interesting and was like, I want to take that. But then he got to school and everyone's like, you don't need that for what you might want to get into. If you don't take this, you won't have the prerequisite. So now he's got to go to the guidance counselor and I got to buy a different textbook and he's got to take this thing.
It's the demise.
But the thing is, I feel like and I totally agree with you that like speaking to someone is so helpful. Like when I hired someone and I spoke to them for 1 hour, the amount of I felt so much more settled just hearing the reality of someone who's been a guidance counselor for 20 years and just being like, not this, not that, this, don't worry about that, this. And I'm like, wow, like
everyone should have that.
If you have everyone in your ear and they do. And then I feel like, for my one, she'll go into a general, learn about herself, learn about what she likes. And then she'll need either internships or interns and college to learn how to do something that's relevant when she graduates, which is fine. I don't mind that. That's okay.
Everyone will have an opinion on the school you should go to, on the courses you should take. It's kind of like getting married or baby names. It's like everyone has an opinion. Everyone has an opinion on what you should do. And everyone thinks that they've done it and they know it. And it's like this. And I argue that I think it's not like it was. I think it's changed so much. I think our experience is not going to be their experience. Like, I don't think we can draw on us anymore. Maybe in America you can, but like for Canadian universities, I don't feel that you can draw on your experience of where you went, because I think courses have changed. We don't do school the same way. Like everything is different. So I'm like, we can't, it's sort of like cell phones. It's really hard for us to give advice on things that the system has changed and nobody really knows what the hell is going on. And so we sit here and we're like, and it works out and it's fine. It's overwhelming. It's our first kid by the fifth or sixth kid or seventh. Sorry, we have 7.
That's what all the moms say to me. They're like, you think it's a big deal because it's your first. You'll realize it's not that big of a deal.
But it's a big deal to them.
Of course. It feels huge.
So, and I would place bets when Chloe's in grade 12, which is in 7 years. It will be a fully different conversation. Like there's a new school.
Tell me about this new school.
Okay. Well, it's
I didn't School of Hard Knocks?
Check our levels, Natalie.
I'm sure they're good. Yeah.
I didn't even check if we were plugged in. Remember once we weren't plugged in?
Oh yeah. New school, tell me.
It's an AI. It's AI.
Yes.
So you learn from AI teachers. Yes. And then you learn life skills.
Yes.
And Olivia is doing a project on it. And they're starting in the States. And I think Asia's the first one to commit with them. And
so do you sit at home?
No, you go to a classroom, but you learn from AI.
Not a human.
And it's not a human. And then you go and learn life skills rather than the other skills. Hold on, I'm going to find it out for you. And it's all, she's like, it sounds so cool. It's expensive. It's like a private school.
It's a university, you say, or a high school?
It's like a high school.
Where the hell is that?
I think there's one in Miami coming. There's one in, hold on, I'm going to get it for you. She read an article on it. She's like, it's called the Alpha School. That's what it's called.
That sounds like a school for men.
No, we're alphas too, Natalie. Okay. Let's see. The Alpha School. Okay. So it's actually K-8. Is an AI-driven national network of private K-8 schools founded in 2014, focuses on life skills by dedicating the majority of the day to workshops in areas like communication, financial literacy, leadership, and entrepreneurship. After students complete 2 hours of AI-powered core academics, this model frees up time for personalized human-centered activities and mentorship. Oh yeah, and then they all get mentors. Allowing students to develop resilience, initiative, and confidence for future challenges. They do immersive workshops.
Why is this so expensive if they don't have to pay the teachers?
I think they have mentors, coaches.
Oh, real people
that come in.
They don't even need a mentor or a coach. They could have an AI mentor or coach.
I think what they're trying to do is like foster connection, but the actual teaching of like regurgitating things goes to AI. They're kind of ahead of the game. Again, my point to university is you can go on. The only reason I'm so passionate about this is also because if you have a child with a learning difference or someone who has challenges in academics specifically, that is just like regurgitation of textbooks. It's really nice to hear that if a robot can do it, your other skills are so important. Where before those skills were so weighted.
Yeah.
And I for my son.
Sorry, that actually really sucks for the people's brains. They're kind of like robots, and they've
been winning for so long.
That's true. It's our turn.
They've been winning for so. I mean, they've been such winners.
Yeah, it's
if
our
you're
turn.
smart. It's like if you're smart, you nailed life. And you think of all the kids who have been struggling so hard in academics. Like when he has to regurgitate facts and like how hard that is, and like rewrite names of people he's never heard of. Like that is torture for my son. So when I hear of people doing it in a way that he would excel and flourish, because in school when it's such a challenge for kids, it's like you just are like.
I don't know. I would not have done well in a university setting. I like the idea of living like the lifestyle, but I could not have come home with a big fat textbook and learned something that I can't actually do with my hands tomorrow.
No. Do you want to know admissions of the Alpha? Oh, I want to see.
Are your hands cold?
Yeah, it's cold.
Okay.
It's $1,000 to even try.
Try to get in?
Once admission is offered to a student, $1,000 non-refundable deposit is required to secure a student's spot. I wonder how much it actually is. Don't you wonder?
I want to know how much it is, and I want to know the population of the classes, like the size of the classes, the size of the school. Is there a location?
Learn 2 times in 2 hours. 2 times the amount in 2 hours.
Because you know what they say? Our kids at school only actually learn for 20 minutes. But you know what? I said that to somebody yesterday, but what they learn from like interpersonal skills and communication and teamwork and all that.
Sounds like they're doing it.
Yeah. Who?
Alpha.
Yeah. But I mean, even like just being at school, like they might only learn 20 minutes of work, but being a part of people.
So their workshops include innovative workshops, 24-hour life skills, public speaking, decoding, entrepreneurship, outdoor education. They want to build grit, creativity, and adaptability.
How many locations?
So let me see, guys. How many locations? I'm going to look up insights, resources, frequently asked questions. Oh, locations is right here. We have locations in Texas, Arizona, California, Florida, New York, opening in fall 2025, North Carolina, Virginia.
Only to grade 8.
Alpha Miami's K to 10. Alpha Austin is 9 to 12.
Imagine the owners
want to go move. Oh, $40,000. Alpha.
The profit of the school.
Alpha school tuition ranges from $40,000 upwards.
I want to know what the school looks like. Do you know what I mean? Like the campus.
Okay, so
like, is it an office building or is it a beautiful campus?
I bet it's a beautiful campus. Yes.
And I want to know how many people go to the school, get let in.
I mean, I'm trying to find a picture for you guys, and then maybe we can put it on the video so you guys can see it. Where is her Instagram? Hello?
Isn't that weird? Like,
there is a video library.
If you go to a business and they don't have an Instagram, you're like, wait a second. I don't even know if this is real. Like, is this a real thing?
It looks like a classroom.
What about the exterior?
Well, I don't want to play it.
Why do they call it the Alpha School?
It must be something in coding. Don't you think?
I don't. I have no idea. Do they do sports there?
Yep. They said, outdoor ed. I think you have to be very progressive to look at sending your kid to an AI school. Like, it's not for everyone. Some people are like, some people are very afraid of AI.
Oh, well, they need to jump on board.
Or digital. You know what I mean? Like, sorry guys, I'm trying to find. I'm going to look at pictures and I'm going to put it. Oh wait, I'll just show Natalie quickly and then. they going to show us the campus though, guys?
Scottsdale's so nice.
Oh, yeah.
Scottsdale, Raleigh, North Carolina. Oh, New York City. Palm Beach, Florida, girl. Guys, okay. Oh, wow.
Imagine it was a cult.
For sure it is. Who's the owner?
I just heard about this and I thought I'd share it with you, and we just gave them a free plug because everyone's like, what?
Can you guys now send us there? We'll send our kids to board there and they will get to go to school for free. Great. We'll just keep talking about it then.
I mean, I'm going to have to look more into it, but she told me, she's like, it looks so cool. I was like, it kind of feels so cool.
So cool.
Anyways, that's our roundup of today's what's going on, what's hot or not.
Oh yeah.
Would you do AI school?
Yeah, totally. I bet it's amazing.
I know.
What do I care?
You know what your kid are like? A few
I would send my little one there immediately.
He'd love it.
Yeah, I wouldn't think twice.
He'd be like, "This is amazing."
Oh yeah. And he doesn't care about
people. He doesn't care about friends. He doesn't need a community. Give him a basketball and some fun things.
And fun way to learn. Yes,
they probably get a great lunch.
Oh my gosh, for sure. The robots make the best lunches.
And then you go and like learn how to like do actual life skills, like financial literacy and like those things.
That I would have to say, like financial literacy is the craziest thing that you know, it's like mandatory to take like, I don't know, like
history.
Okay. If you're interested in history, go and find out
what does history do for the brain? Out of curiosity.
I guess history
teaches you about how the world works today.
But there's a lot of boring shit in there. Like, you know what I mean?
So much
like,
boring. They should have a fast forward course.
Yeah, take out the boring shit. That's why when my son did it in summer school, I'm like, yeah, they should not be unless you have a passion for history, it should be something that you do fast.
Yeah.
But
did he do well?
Yeah. Yes. And he didn't need to take it for any, and everything he did was kind of, I mean, I looked over, I helped him with something and it was the worst mark he got. I was so sure it was good. I was like, I help you with this. I do. And he's like, so I got this thing called, he wasn't mad at me. And I was like, I will never help you again. Thank you.
I know. He learned. He's like, I knew that about you.
Not
he's
that
like,
lady.
He's like, I knew this about you anyways. You know what I mean?
You know, I guess the other thing too is like, what do I know about teachers' expectations at school now?
I would also love the stats on how many parents do their kids' homework.
Because I realize now, I never thought about it before. Like I knew parents helped out a lot.
No, do it.
But after my experience of helping more than I've ever helped before, I thought, like, I don't like school at all. I don't like doing homework. And if I was able to help that much with someone, a parent who was more like, I don't know how they'd hold back.
You would just want to, you'd
want to do it.
You'd get addicted to good grades.
Yeah. And you'd be like, and
how much do you help with homework now?
Oh, not at all, because they're doing things I don't understand. If Taylor were to ask me about like a family's class, I would love to hear about it. But I kind of feel like she's so interested in it now that she's not going to need any help.
Yeah.
But like history, geography, science, math, French, I have English. I don't know any grammar. I'm not a good I'm not probably a good writer. I don't know words. I don't know structure. I'm not helpful. I'm not going to help them and then get them a worse mark than they're going to get.
Exactly.
Because I realize that
they're more educated than you.
That's right.
In this place in life, because we haven't been to school in a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
One other thing, you know how I was thinking about like our kids and, you know, parents and helping out in school and stuff. And I think that it's probably helpful that we don't offer to help, because I think that I hear that ends up in a lot of arguments. And that's why people get tutors. Do?
I give them dirty acronyms to remember things. Like, your big dick is
small.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And then they're like, Mom.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, say it back to me. And then they're like, what's the I? And they're like, or why? And then they're like, oh my God, it works. And I'm like, just don't say it out loud.
And why don't they write things to more like songs? Everyone can remember the lyrics to songs.
I can't. And neither can Max.
If you were to learn like
now, I know
like Marietta Little Lamb, not like a complicated rap song, but like
Marietta Little Lamb, whose
fleece was white as snow. Okay. But like, I had one teacher who put things into songs.
And you remember all of it?
Yeah. Well, you know, remember it now. But then it was, that would be cool. Like a school that put everything to musical school. Oh, and by the way, about musicals and drama, I do want to let you guys know, I feel.
Yeah, you don't put any of your kids in it.
I tell them to all the time.
Make them.
Force them.
Yeah.
I think there's maybe only potential for one. I mean, Taylor got raving reviews from her when she took drama one time. Want to take it again?
Never.
Teddy loves it. He does love it. He does see that is a way that you can have fun and get a good mark.
Curve your grade.
Okay. Tucker, hell nah. By the way, our kids go to schools that have amazing theater programs, beautiful theaters, lighting, like the whole crew. Like
you should volunteer.
For you should. I could live vicariously through these kids.
I actually think that you talk about theater and drama more than you talk about. You should. I don't know why you don't.
Because this is what happens a lot. A lot of kids say that drama kids are weird. Okay, but I'm like, if your crew of friends who you think are normal, even though who the fuck knows who's weird and normal, all went and did it, then you'd have people like you in it.
Exactly.
Your daughter would be amazing. My little son would be unbelievable. They need to sort of switch the drama perception. I feel like.
So it's got a bad stigma.
It does. They think they're weird
So
kids.
You should go volunteer your time and help out in the drama program.
I'd love that.
I think you would too. You know how you don't have a hobby? I think we're finding one for you.
But I also get anxiety in a school.
But you'd be in the gym. It's dark and cold. We're in the theater. In the theater.
That's true.
It's dark and cold. And it's like behind things and wide open walls and not a lot of people. But then it's like showtime. I kind of think it might be your thing.
I would really prefer one of our kids was involved in it.
I think they're going to be. You just have to make that one do it.
I really do.
I think you'd be great. You know,
good singer, good dancer.
Where else can you go? Maybe you need to work in theater a little bit.
No, I don't want to. I don't
know. You love it.
I don't want to do anything
that for free.
But also I want to see our kids.
I don't have the same theater passion.
I'm going to try and get Chloe in.
Yeah. You can do that. I find theater.
I'm going to encourage her. I'm going to find out what the play is.
A bit boring.
It is so unboring.
For them.
They get to be on stage.
For them, it's great.
Spotlight.
I think you want
it. But if it's your baby doing that, it's like, I don't like watching dance, but I like watching my kid dance. I don't like watching hockey, but I like watching my kid play hockey. I don't like baseball. I like it when my kid's at bat.
I mean,
your kid's on stage, and Chloe's voice has gotten a lot better over the years. I have noticed. Hey, remember what it used to sound like? Do it.
I don't actually remember.
Now she sings. Beautiful. Great tone.
Loud too.
Yep.
Lots
Her friends are great singers too. And then my son can be the one boy and he can do the duet, but he won't even do the lip sync contest, even though they invite him to do it.
I mean, we make them do all kinds of things. Think you could do theater, Nat?
Force.
Girl.
Fuck cross country. Let's be in the play. Why isn't there a play at the school? Oh my gosh.
Why should start a play? You know what? Gather the people.
You know what happened? I'd be really excited for the first 2 months and then I'd stop showing up. This is terrible. I hate talking.
They have to learn the lines. You have to organize people. You have to, I don't know how you drama people do it. I don't know.
And then you know what would probably happen is I would coach them into it, but then
and then you do it.
I'd want to be on the stage.
Yeah, you bigs, get out of the way. I'm going to do a one-man show here. You guys can be my backup.
You guys are terrible.
You can be my backup. And you have to be strict and be like, no.
Ooh.
If they're bad, you'd cut them. You feel bad.
No, I just give them all a shot of tequila and say, hit that stage.
And then there's the music people.
Oh, yeah. Our school, by the way, the school that our boys go to has a really good music program and they're really good.
Does this actually mean anything?
Yes. Cinco patata. Cinco,
does it really ever?
Patata,
I don't think it does. Are you just making it up?
Yeah, it's a beat.
But doesn't each song have a different beat?
Yes, and he has to switch it up.
And aren't they watching the notes?
Yeah, why is he doing that?
What is the point of this? Is it just for him to feel it?
No, I feel like
and starts.
He's rising, and so he's good.
I understand that, but aren't they? They're watching him, or they're watching their notes.
Yeah,
and then he's like,
"It is for him."
Silent.
You know what? Because he wanted to be on stage.
You should be the conductor.
Oh my God. Can you get me a conductor thing? It's white, right? It's almost like a lice stick, but only one.
Sometimes they have their hands and then.
Oh, yeah. Some people have a white thing and some people have two hands.
I feel like it's just a big secret for music teachers. Big watch. If you go like this, they'll all go quiet. Yeah. And then if you go, and then they all. I don't know why teachers don't stand in the front of the class and do that.
You know what? My son's teacher goes 6, 7. And they all go 7. What a genius. She's like, who's got the hiccups yesterday? And he's like, I do. And she's like, okay. And he's like, she carried on for a little bit. And then all of a sudden she was like, she turned, she goes, boo. Do you love that?
Did you scare him?
Yeah, but it didn't work. Anyways, guys, so
you scared Chi-Chi right up awake.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I got scared this morning.
Did you
too.
hear she was
because I went into my boy's room to get something
and you farted?
No. And Mark was in there and he scared the shit out of me.
Natalie plays musical beds. I never thought she used to be so strict at bedtime, and we'll talk about this another day. You are the most you guys are musical beds.
We're floaters.
Yep. And your husband's just down for it.
He just goes where he needs to be.
Wherever the bed's available.
Just go.
And you get the bed. You trump.
I do trump.
You trump with and the kids just rotate in and out.
How was Chloe sleeping with Chloe last night?
She's terrible.
Oh, TJ?
I've told you this.
I had to check to see if he was alive.
No, he's like 2 points. Her blankets are on the ground because she kicks them off, upside down. I've told you this. I cannot share anything smaller than a king with her.
She's asleep and is moving.
Yeah, I had to wake up and go get her blankets back on her. She is crazy sleeper. Kicks upside thing like all over. So I don't sleep well with her, but she sleeps amazing. It's fine. Yeah. It's the moments are small. Tonight I said I'm going to tuck you in like a little burrito. I'm not going to let you
get her again, right?
And then she gets closer and closer and closer, and then she kicks me, and then her head's on me,
and she wants to sleep with you.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, she does.
She begs every night.
Oh, because I can picture her being like, "Nope, I want my own bed."
No, I can't wait to sleep with you, girl.
Her skin is so soft,
and she's just a little brown berry, all tan. You get
TJ's
into bed.
like this, and I'm like,
"Did you die?" No. She's crazy. She's like a conductor.
We should get her into theater.
We should get her into theater.